family members, friends of our graduates, distinguished guests, Tech High School staff, and the 103rd graduating class, the class of 2020. A very warm welcome to our ceremony. Thank you for joining us and sharing this time with our senior students. Today we recognize over 360 seniors who have demonstrated to all of us their incredible talents. It has truly been a privilege to have the opportunity to work each day with such remarkable young women and men. There's an old saying that is attributed to Benjamin Franklin, arguably the most well-known founding father of his time. One of his several famous quotes is included in a letter he wrote way back in 1789. He writes, "Our new Constitution is now established and has an appearance that promises permanency. But in this world, nothing can be said to be certain, except death and taxes." In today's world, this rings true for several reasons, and I think it really fits well with this class of 2020. Along with that so-called promise of certainty, Mr. Franklin keenly points out that we will forever experience change. And boy, did the class of 2020 experience change. I beg to offer this class has seen more change than the 102 previous tech graduating classes ever did. This class is about change. The world around you has been increasingly changing your entire life. You were born with technology in your hands, and we ask you to keep up with that technology every step of the way. You were fortunate to spend over 3/4 of your tech high school career in the oldest structure on the planet, the old technical high school building. All right, maybe it's not the oldest, but it's pretty high up there. And then we pulled the rug out from underneath you and said, change. Go to a new building for your senior year. Now, most of that change was for the better. There are no more 3 flights of stairs to go from Phi Ed way down in the basement all the way upstairs to your English class. All you had to do at the new tech is navigate one set of stairs. And those stairs actually were pretty wide compared to those single-lane stairwells you had to navigate over at the old tech. Most of your classrooms overlook a section of woods that run down to a stream. And how about our resident turkeys who came out of those woods to say hi nearly every day? If you were fortunate to drive yourself to the new tech, you got to park in the student parking lot next to the new building. No more walking long distances in the dead of winter to get from your car to the warmth inside. And no more navigating across busy 7th Street or 12th Avenue. And then if you were in activities, nearly every one of you got to walk out the front doors to practice or had the opportunity to perform in that beautiful new auditorium. Learning changed for you as well. Classrooms had lots of glass so everyone passing by could see what you were doing. This was perhaps a little distracting at first, but then when your teacher gave you permission to write on the glass walls, how cool was that? And you were allowed to leave the room and go work in these informal learning spaces just on the other side of those glass walls. No more sitting on the hallway floors with your classmates working on group projects. And then your world changed again. It changed for everyone. You were forced to change to distance learning, this thing called learning from home. This wasn't supposed to happen, not for your senior year. But as you have become so accustomed to doing, you changed. You adapted to what's in front of you. It was challenging and not everything went extremely well. But because you were prepared for change, you persevered. You fought through it since the middle of March. I suspect sometimes you just wanted to quit, but that's not in your DNA, not this class. You rose again through the challenges of this current time. And make no mistake, you are prepared for the next big change that undoubtedly will come your way. You are prepared for the next chapter of your lives. With that, I have to thank all members of the class of 2020 for what you have done the past 4 years. You have made a difference, and Tech High School is now a better place because of you. Thank you, and good luck to each and every one of you.
Congratulations, Tech Class of 2020. In case you haven't figured it out yet, you are a very special class. Tonight, we cannot gather together in one place to celebrate you the way we intended, or the way that you deserve. Instead, we have joined together virtually. None of us imagined that your graduation would look like this, and we all wish we could be together, in person, to honor you, your hard work, and the family and friends who helped you reach this important milestone. Though this recognition does not look or feel familiar, please know that the joy and pride we feel for you is very real. These are extraordinary times, and you have responded in extraordinary ways. Through your courage and resilience, you've proved that you are ready to take on an unpredictable, unknowable future. And we know you are prepared to do that, and much more. As superintendent, I join the Board of Education in congratulating you and your families on your graduation. Congratulations, Tech Class of 2020. Take care and good luck.
Hello, St. Cloud Tech High School graduates. I am Shannon Haas, Vice Chair of the Board of Education for District 742. I would like to congratulate each one of you on behalf of the entire school board for your successful completion of the K-12 educational journey. We are sorry you missed out on some of the memories you had hoped for as you close out your time here at Tech. Just know that we are very proud of how you overcame everything that was thrown your way. We are excited to watch what you accomplish in your future. Remember, there are no limits to what you can and will achieve. Aim high. Go Tigers! And congrats to the class of 2020, the first graduating class of the new Tech High School.
First and foremost, congratulations, class of 2020. It's a privilege to be your speaker tonight and would have been wonderful to stand and look across the room with colleagues, administration, families, friends. To be looking at all of your faces, the teary eyes, the graduation caps, some straight, some crooked, but nonetheless smiling faces. As I imagine looking across the room, I can picture each of you. I see a young lady that I met in her 9th grade year who struggled with being in the classroom, who wanted to figure out who she was, who rebelled, and who has now grown into the young woman that would have been sitting in front of me tonight. She found her niche, pursued her interest, and I can guarantee that as much as she fought all of this in the beginning, she enjoyed becoming a part of this. Today, she is most likely teary-eyed, and to her and all those who went through similar, you're not alone. I see a young man, actually quite a few young men and women who are outspoken and opinionated and have, with time and maturity, learned to still stand their ground, but do it in a manner that instills intention and respect. I see students who this whole school thing was not their gig, and others who thrived and flourished. Each of you grew, each of you changed, and you made it. You found people you related to, you felt like you were part of something, and even if it was just a small part of one thing, you still felt like you belonged. And in the end, you were all a part of tech. That's what you don't forget. That's the part that we have all learned with distance learning that we miss. And as a language arts teacher, I'm not a fan of cliches. However, I believe that there is a time and place. So anyone who knows me knows that I don't always do things inside the box. And you can't get more outside of the box than this. This, your commencement ceremony, which by the way means beginning, whether you believe it or not, will be memorable. But what you remember will be similar to what I do. I'll remember your faces, your voices, normally asking if you could turn that assignment in late, napping on couches, games, practices, concerts, and yes, distance learning, which we have all just been trying to survive. And which I have learned that maybe giving out my phone number to 500 students is not the best idea. Live and learn. So my advice to you is this: be in love with your life, every minute of it. It's taken me 30 plus years to truly understand what this quote by American author Jack Kerouac means. Life is made up of all kinds of moments. It's made up of beginnings and endings and a whole lot of in between. There are happy moments and sad moments and angry moments and a whole lot of in between. There are straight to the point moments and off the wall moments, and yes, you guessed it, a whole lot of in between. For me, most of the times I remember most clearly and mean the most weren't beginnings and they weren't endings. They're the in between. My high school, yes, I remember the beginning, I remember the end, but the moments that I hold dear, the ones that I go back to, were definitely the in betweens. Think about this. Do you remember the exact moment that you began your time at Tech? Whether it was the first day of 9th grade or the third week of 10th or junior year? The answer for most of you is no. What you do remember are the moments with friends, laughing and sharing stories, recording TikToks in hallways, stressing out over the test or that speech, or maybe it was breaking records, or just getting to play on the team. Or maybe none of this applies to you at all. And what you remember is the mornings before, the evenings after, the weekends between. I also know that it's not always rainbows and sunshine. In the midst of all of those memories, there were the not so great memories. You know, the moments that didn't go as planned, the heartbreaks and tears shed, the struggles that were there for everyone to see, and the ones that no one saw. I would love to tell you that they all go away, that everything goes as planned, but it doesn't, and they don't. And this was training. This is training for what's to come. And what is to come is a lot of uncertain. We make plans, we follow the plans, we do the best we can, but we never know what else is going to get thrown at us. This year proved it. Some of it is wonderful and will make everything that much better. Other times it will be something that may not ruin the moment, but it changes it. And all of that is part of the in-between and will mean sometimes more than the plan. After all, my plan was never to drop out of high school or to become a teacher at a high school in St. Cloud. I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change the good, the bad, and yes, you got it, the in-between. Live your life. Love every minute. Do with it what you will. Congratulations, Tech High School, class of 2020.
Families, friends, graduates, it is time to address the elephant in the screen. We didn't get our spring sports. We didn't get our yearbook signing. We didn't get to put on our pretty prom dresses that we already bought. We didn't get to put on our graduation gowns for all of our family to see. We didn't get our all-night party, and we didn't get our last day. Like the Facebook moms keep reminding us,
you were robbed of the most important year of your life.
But as the Facebook dads remind us,
Katie, when my dad was a senior, he was being drafted for a war. It could be worse.
But these days, weeks, months of quarantine, I've been reminded of Holden Caulfield from Catcher in the Rye. Most of us read and or spark noted it in 9th grade. Holden struggled with goodbyes. He struggled saying goodbye to his teacher. He struggled saying goodbye to his high school crush, Sally. He struggled saying goodbye to his dying brother. When he's leaving his high school for the last time, he explains his fear of farewells. I was trying to feel some kind of goodbye. I mean, I've left schools and places when I didn't even know I was leaving them. I hate that. I don't care if it's a sad goodbye or a bad goodbye, but when I leave a place, I like to know I'm leaving it. If you don't, you feel even worse. Holden craved what so many of us have been craving these last few weeks. Closure. You know, to pack things up, put them in a box, tie them up with a bow, and place on a shelf. I think so many of us are lacking that sense of closure, because before quarantine, we were experiencing all of our lasts of high school without knowing it. But this makes me question, why do we place so much gravity on the lasts? Why do I feel so robbed of my last choir concert, my last speech meet, my last time getting a kickstart from the vending machine with Haley? Instead, let's shift this mindset. To quote A.A. Milne, author of Winnie the Pooh, how lucky we are to have had something that makes saying goodbye so hard. How lucky we are to have created music alongside passionate instructors. How lucky we are to have endured countless hours of practice with our teammates. How lucky we are to have blended so many cultures and have learned from each other. How lucky we are that we've had something that makes saying goodbye so hard. So what can we take away from this crazy year? Well, we can strive to live our daily lives with more intention, awareness, and purpose. That way, if the present moment becomes our last moment, it will have been fulfilling. This year taught us that everything can change so quickly, so completely, and so indefinitely. Nothing is guaranteed, not even a graduation ceremony. And when I say this year taught us that, I mean this year threw us in the deep end of the pool without a life jacket and said, "Start kicking." Sounds like a Facebook dad. Let the hindsight we've gained from this experience give the class of 2020 vision for the future. So now I'm here to do what Holden so struggled with, saying goodbye. I'm not sure if he would consider this a sad goodbye or a bad goodbye, but it's certainly a unique goodbye. And I know it's not the one any of us were hoping for. And while it does comfort me to know that I'll see John Bion in the news when he becomes president, and Winston on the $20 bill after he wins the Nobel Peace Prize, for a lot of us, we won't see each other again. But even if that's the case, this shared experience, or lack thereof, has created a bond among our class that is very, very rare. We've gone through something that no other tech class in history has. Not only are we the first class to graduate from our new school, but we're the first to graduate virtually. We can lament those circumstances, or we can celebrate them. Wear it as a badge of honor that our class has gone through this and come out on the other side. Because they say tragedy brings people together, and I believe that. Even if sometimes that begins by putting us 6 feet apart.
Zakaria Abdul Qadir Mohammed Abdallah, Abdi Hafid Ali Abdi,
Abdirahman Mukhtar Abdi,
Abdi Salan Keri Abdi, Abu Bakar Hassan Abdi,
Aswan Maktel Abdi,
Ayan Mohammed Abdi, Mohammed Rashid Abdi, Muhyiddin Abdullahi Abdi, Nemo Mohammed Abdi, Nemo Mohammed Noor Abdi, Zinabal Shukri Abdi,
Yasin Mohammed Abdi Kadir, Fatima Suleiman Abdi Nasir,
Naima Mohammed Abdullahi, Abdiwasa Bedri Abdul Qadir, Ifra Mohammed Abdullahi, Safia Abdi Abdullahi,
Layden Ali Abib, Ethilo Mohammed Abukar, Washo Aram Abu Bakar, Shugri Ahmed Aden, Mohammed Nashir Hassan Aden, Natalie Ali Aden, Abdikirim Bashir Ahmed, Abdizirak Mohammed Ahmed, Abdullahi Ali Ahmed, Adnan Bashir Ahmed, Bashir Abdulaziz Ahmed, Fardosa Jelly Ahmed, Hibo Abdi Kadir Ahmed, Mohammed Ahmed, Mohammed Shaib Ahmed, Muhammad Hassan Ahmed, Madison Marine Albertson, Abu Bakar Abdi Ali, Ali Abdulakim Ali, Ayan Ahmed Ali, Baya Mohammed Ali, Betullah Ibrahim Ali, Muhammad Ali, Sadiqa Ahmed Ali, Safia Mohammed Ali, Yusra Mahad Ali,
Thomas Michael Amundsen, Taylor Marie Anderson,
Danae Ayler,
David John Baker, Ardo Muhammad Bray, Afra Muhammad Bray, Davion Deshaun Barlett, Naima Ismail Baroud,
Bryce Bemboom,
Aaron Roseanne Bengtson,
Adam Benson,
Christopher Joseph Benson, Adler Kenneth Bergerson, Austin James Bergeron, Spencer Ernest Bertram, Amy Lynn Bienick, Peyton Sean Bijouette, Eklon Idle Bile, Conan Patrick Blair, Cora Sophia Blomberg, Hans Peter Bodvarsson, Drew Jeffrey Boyke, Chloe Diane Braggy, Leanne Hovita Brambilla, Haley Jane Bromanchenko, Russell James Brott, Liban Isaac Bully, Matthew Thomas Berg, John Joy Bune, Matthew Charles Bisdock, Major Zachary Campbell, Connor Isaiah Campina, Chandler William Carlin, Isaac Alexis Chavez,
Severine Chul,
Jake James Zielinski, Carla Nalila Cisneros, Robert Cochran, Maria Cocconi, Haley Ann Condon, Wyatt David Mars Crandall,
Fama Khalif Dagan, Ahmed Abdi Shakir Dahir, Madison Marie Danke, Fosia Dako Dakani, Aiden Joseph Dansby, Caleb Thomas Darnell, Ava Grace DeMars, Brinley Marie Dupree, Samakab Abdinastar Duria, William Roshan Ditter, Joseph Patrick Dolan, Jaden Caleb Donabauer, Alexa Marie Downey, Christian Antonio Dules Borash,
Abdullahi Saldan Elme, Christian Lee Michael Engel, Isaac Soren Envig,
Alejandro Erickson,
Jeffrey Michael Ernst,
Amran Farah,
Rabile Mohammed Farah, Troy Keith Fedema, Sonia Susan Felsh,
Terrell Frank Cross,
Justin Marcus Fuchs, Rune Abukar Ahmed Gal, Vincent William Gallardi, Philip Magu Gathatu, Harrison Thomas Gerke, Tori Marie Galing, Amron Abdul Qadir Jelani, Caitlin Rose Gertzema, Jeremy Davin Gitzel, Abigail Lynn Glenn, Nathan Edward Gunner,
Ashley Grant,
Isaiah Nicholas Green, Katrina Marie Green, Ryan Grossbach,
Preston Hafner,
Amina Warsame Hagar, Maya Lee Hagen, Brandon David Hangstrom, Alexis Blanche Hanley,
Kayan Hanish, Anna Hanratty,
Gentry Lee Hansen, Logan Roger Hansen, Marianne Abdi Harrit, Isaac Andrew Harris, Kashai Harris McAllister, Nasro Muhammad Harun,
Michaela Harvey Slayton,
Abdinur Ahmed Hassan, Ali Nur Hassan, Idrus Abdi Hassan, Felice Abdullahi Hassan, Habso Iman Hassan,
Hassan Hassan,
Mahad Ahmed Hassan, Salma Abdi Nasib Hassan, Shayla Ray Hagan, Hayden George Hawes, Abigail Louise Heidke,
Claire Heller, Victoria Helm, Megan Hengel, Elizabeth Hennon, Gabrielle Herkenhoff, Derek Harrington, Alexiana Heinz, Katie Hinkemeyer, Farhan Hersey, Lauren Hobday, Emma Hesse, Emma Hoffman, Macy Hooper, Ian Hoy,
Abdinajib Hussein,
Abdullahi Hussein, Raho Ibrahim,
Catherine Ann Indreden, Saeed Dahir Isak, Naima Hussein Ismail, Noah Mohammed Ismail, Saddam Hussein Ismail, Umelker Osman Jama, Aliyah Renee Janorski, Ari Elise Janorski, Alexis May Jalen, Brandy Lee Jelinek, Drake William Jett, Mohammed Rabe Jamale, Crystal Marie Johannes, Luke Richard Johnson, Nautica Jade Johnson, Winston Everett Johnson, Emily Lynn Georgia, Rachel Elizabeth Kazor, Michael Patrick Kane,
Benjamin Jack Carrolls, August West Kerwin, Anna Michelle Kirchner, Amber Marie Kirchhoff, Otto Joseph Klaverkamp, Alyssa Jean Clocker, Akisi Benedict Conan, Ozma Mohammed Corrine, Nathaniel Stephen Kowalski, Gabriel Alexander Kowarsh, Soleil Francesca Kozak, Ashley Danielle Kramers, Blake Thomas Kramers, Sakura Aubrey Caval, Megan Ray Lalonde,
Jeremy Lardy,
Isaiah Tucker Larson, Haley Marie Micheline Laria,
Hunter Laval,
Mackenzie Rose Lee,
Dylan Lennon, Noah Lemke Ali,
Annika Kirsten Lanigan, Ziante Jermaine Lewis,
Katie Lindberg,
Carissa Marie Lintgen, Alexander J. Locke, Paige Elizabeth Lehrer, Rachel Ann Long, Mackenzie Cassidy Mack, Fatah Ahmed Mahamud, Mohammed Siyat Mahat, Marty Lucan Merrick, Max Andrew Merrick, Yasmin Malu Marmo, Micaiah Rainbow Mason, Anna Yojin Maston, Nezro Nasir Matan, Oliva Grace McCarty, Kenneth George McDonald, Jared Douglas Memkin, Jacqueline Grace Merkelwitz, Madison Joe Midas, Margaret Kathleen Middlestat,
Jerome Midthune,
Jesse Maurice Midthune,
Derek Miller,
Emily Page Miller, Jake Tyler Miller, Malia Ann Miller, Raphael Henry Miller, Juliana Marie Mohagan, Abdi Ali Muhammad, Abdi Ahmed Muhammad, Abdi Kasim Muhammad, Abdi Kadir Abdi Shukri Muhammad, Abdullahi Ahmed Muhammad, Aneb Abshir Muhammad,
Aniso Mohammed,
Ayan Shukri Muhammad, Fatimo Faisal Muhammad, Ibrahim Isman Muhammad, Kadar Hassan Muhammad, Nasteo Faisal Muhammad, Kali Saeed Muhammad, Saddam Abdirahman Muhammad, Zakaria Ahmed Muhammad, Hamda Abdidek Muhammad, Zakaria Muhammad Mahamud,
Ethan Andrew Moore, Sophia Juniper Mord, Jordan Scott Moss, Nemo Jamal Mudali, Dakota Austin Edward Mueller, Jack Douglas Mueller,
Farhan Muhammad,
Hudan Abdullahi Muhammad, Urub Muhyiddin Muhammad, Lakita Rose Mulder, Abdi Mumin, Sophia May Murphy, Janaya Eve Murray, Abdi Fatah Enro Muse,
Elena Narvaez, Lucas Neal, Ellie Neely, Anthony Nelson,
Caleb Newport, Alexis Wynn,
Vin Wynn, Angeline Niehaus, Brooke Noble, Abdi Kadir Noor, Ashley Nordquist, Ahmed Nur, Fardosa Nur, Brendan Okia,
Kyrie Olive, Elena Olson,
Emma Olson, Max Olson,
Hodan Farah Omar, Fartun Mohammed Osman, Shweb Ahmed Osman, Samuel Lawrence Oster, Kedrick Jameson Oshur, Sky Alexis Ott,
Meredith Joe Overman,
Taylor Rose Payne, Matthew James Pearson, Brady Christian Peterson, Holly Aaron Peterson, Morgan Marie Peltz, Amanda Grace Peterson,
Natalie Morgan Peterson, Tony Philadelph,
Blake Picanato,
Brandon Michael Pody, Catherine Mary Potes,
Alexis Grace Poppy,
Madison Potter,
Madeline Eva Preppernow, Logan Alexander Prom, Aaron Ray Proshek, Hannah Patricia Przbilski, Samuel John Putz,
Abdirahman Kasim,
Barkad Quresh Qasim, Aaron Emma Quinn, Callan Mavis Rady, Jacob Adam Reberg, Anna Stacia Redding,
Albert Rice, Abrea Rice,
Aiden Patrick Reland, Justin Christopher Ritzer, Donald Eugene Wojcik Roll, Anna Marie Rogeman, Nicholas Dennis Rooney, Noah Daniel Rothwell, Gabrielle Elizabeth Rude,
Susanna Saavedra Ramos, Nimco Hassan Sala, Cameron Jade Saxon, Christopher John Schmidt, Andrew Michael Schmidt, Christian Alexander Schmidt, Kavanaugh Naveen Schneekloth, Brett Adam Schrammel, Justice May Scott, Connor Anthony Severson, Swetha Shankar, Mariama Abdullahi Shardi,
Kadeja She,
Fidel Mohammed Sheikh, Daniel Rivers Sykes, Alex Edward Smith,
Avery Smith,
Autumn Jocelyn Snavely, Kaylee Marie Snodgrass, Jesse Somchit, Adrian Renee Stanchfield, Abigail Marie Stoutinger, Leo Melvin Stepan,
Jaden Alora Storms, Jake Larkin Stroshine, Hunter Stoltz, Shelby Lynn Sullivan,
Salub,
Mason Henry Sunder, Jade Michael Sundval, Emilio Jr. Tamez,
Olivia Tepley,
Kalina Iris Tesmer, Mason Paul Thompson, Emily Lynn Tollin, Trin Tre Tron, Raylan Marie Treb, Nathan Michael Trevick, Montgomery Parker Truitt, Garrett Cheetah, Emily Van Apps, Shelby Bogle, Aaron Voigt,
Timothy Douglas Walter, Asha Hassan Warsame,
Cassandra Washington,
Lysandra Washington, Carter Travis Waverin,
Kaylee Rose Webeck, Kellen Beck Waleski, Caitlin Cletta Wetterling, Lauren Claire Wilfong, Andrew Philip Witters, Chantel J. Whitrock, Paige Marie Whitrock, Savannah Danielle Wood, Chloe Elizabeth Woodman, Diamond Words, Carly Rain Ruck, and Jolie Kamsaiz Yang, Mohammed Twalib Yusuf, Gudan Mohamud Yusuf, Mohammed Yusuf, Najma Mohammed Yusuf, Sadia Abdi Yusuf, Gretchen Liana Ariana Zach, Richard Glenn Zimring, Kyle James Zerbies, Grace Margaret Zlotnick.
The towers fell, then we appeared. About the time the smoke had cleared. Beneath the noise and clouds of tears were tiny voices few could hear. And still we made our presence known within the walls of home sweet home. We had no clue what life's about. That's the way we started out. Tied our shoes and off we'd walk with backpack, books and pencil box. As soldiers fought the longest war, we worked our way through Common Core. I guess I grew accustomed to the blackboards, halls and numbered rooms. A dozen years, the world we knew seems it ended all too soon. Just wait and see, we're all gonna shine. So here we are, we've turned 18. School is out, we're quarantined. Sorry kids, no remedy. We watched our story on TV. Our closing scene, it all went wrong. No last senior prom. At 8 p.m. we all logged on, determined we would dance till dawn. Through the years we've grown so close, it's you, my friend, I'll miss the most. These memories we were all denied, we'll learn to take it all in stride. We have a shared identity, the me and you, the you and me. We beat as one collective heart. We finished well, we left our mark. Hang on, hold on tight. Everything's fine, it's gonna be alright. Hang on, open your eyes. Ooh. Hang on, hold on tight. Everything's fine, it's gonna be alright. Hang on, focus your eyes. We've all been given 20/20 vision. 20/20 vision. 20/20 vision. 20/20